It moves across the ocean like a floating city block, a colossal structure of steel stretching over 3 football fields long, carrying more than 10,000 containers. From a distance, it appears almost robotic, a ghost ship gliding silently on the horizon. There are no crowds on its decks, no signs of life, just the steady, low hum of its engine. It's so vast and automated, it's easy to wonder if there's anyone on board at all. But who is actually steering this giant? Who keeps the engine running? And what is it like to call this lonely titan home? Hidden within the ship's superstructure is a tiny, self-contained town, populated by a surprisingly small and diverse group of people. A modern container ship, despite its immense size, is run by an invisible crew of only about 20 to 25 mariners. This small band is a floating United Nations, often composed of officers from countries like Greece or Germany, and a crew from nations like the Philippines, India, or Ukraine. For months at a time, these few individuals are solely responsible for a vessel and cargo worth hundreds of millions of dollars, forming a tight-knit, isolated community in the middle of the world's largest wilderness. Life at sea doesn't follow a normal 9-to-5 schedule. It follows the relentless rhythm of the ship, which operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The day is broken down into watches or work shifts. On the bridge, navigating the ship, deck officers typically work a 4-on, 8-off schedule, meaning 4 hours on duty, followed by 8 hours of rest, around the clock. Deep down in the belly of the ship, the engineering officers do the same, constantly monitoring the massive, powerful engine and the ship's complex machinery. It's a demanding and repetitive routine where days of the week blend together, marked only by the changing of the watch and the slow, steady progress across the ocean chart. So where do these mariners live? The living quarters, known as the accommodation block, are surprisingly practical. Each crew member has their own private cabin, a small, simple room with a bed, a desk, and a private bathroom. It's not a luxury cruise, but it's a personal space of quiet refuge. Communal life happens in the mess hall, where everyone gathers for meals prepared by the ship's cook. The food is a crucial part of morale, often a mix of international cuisines to cater to the diverse crew. For recreation, there might be a small gym, a collection of movies, or a common room with a TV and board games. It's a simple, functional home designed for one purpose: to support the crew on their long, isolated voyages. Perhaps the biggest challenge of modern life at sea is the profound sense of isolation. While the rest of us live in a world of constant connectivity, a container ship is a digital island. Internet access is the single most precious commodity on board. It comes from satellites, which means it's often slow, incredibly expensive, and strictly rationed. The crew might get a small data allowance per day, just enough to send a few text messages or a short email to family back home. Forget streaming movies or video calls. This digital silence forces a different kind of existence, one where you are truly disconnected from the daily noise of the world, for better or for worse. For the crew, the dangers of the sea are not abstract statistics. They are real, lived experiences. When a storm hits, they aren't just watching a dramatic scene. They are feeling every tilt and shudder of the ship, hearing the howl of the wind and the groan of the hull. They are the ones securing loose items, checking the engine in violent seas, and standing on the bridge for hours, staring into the darkness, navigating through colossal waves. And in certain parts of the world, like the Gulf of Aden or the Gulf of Guinea, another threat emerges: piracy. The crew runs drills, practices emergency procedures, and sets up physical deterrents like fire hoses and razor wire. The ship becomes a floating fortress. For them, passing through these high-risk zones is a period of intense stress and vigilance, a stark reminder that their workplace is one of the last true frontiers. With all the isolation, long hours, and potential danger, what draws people to this unique way of life? For many, the motivation is financial. A career at sea offers a good, tax-free salary that can provide a much better life for their families back home than they could otherwise afford. It's a life of sacrifice, trading time with loved ones for economic security. But for others, it's more than just the money. It's the call of the ocean itself, the love for the machinery, the pride in navigating a massive vessel across the globe, and the unparalleled sense of freedom that comes from seeing a horizon unbroken by anything but the sea and the sky. So the next time you see a container ship gliding past, remember it is not a ghost ship. Within its steel walls is a small, dedicated crew, the invisible human engine powering our global economy. They are the ones who endure the storms, the solitude, and the long months away from home. Every product that crosses an ocean, every item that stocks our shelves, is a testament to their quiet, unseen labor. They are the true, unsung heroes of global trade, carrying the world on their shoulders, one voyage at a time. If this glimpse into the life of a modern mariner was as intriguing to you as it was to us, show your support with a like and subscribe to Container Curious. We've seen how they live on these ships, but what about the ships themselves? Have you ever wondered how we build a machine that's longer than the Eiffel Tower is tall? Let us know in the comments if you want us to unpack the story of the world's mega shipyards next.